All this week, I've been testing and evaluating a robot called Forex Truck. So this is an algorithm for MetaTrader 4 and MetaTrader 5, and it takes a lot for me to be impressed with a retail algorithm because I have major trust issues with retail algorithms because I think that the majority of them are scams. They're looking to make sales rather than build an algorithm that is really effective and has longevity. So Forex Truck actually really surprised me. I put it through some really extensive backtests like you see here, and it stacks up to their live trading performance, which is a pretty rare thing. So this is going to be the first algorithm that I recommend outside of my own. I did have some concerns. Forex Truck uses FX Open. This is a fine broker to use, but they do offer white label services to developers. So this allows developers to basically manipulate anything from their algorithm's results to price to the deposits and withdrawals, and it's a bit of a red flag to me. I also saw that there's no withdrawals on the account, and no withdrawals in a 4.5-year period is a little bit strange to me, and it makes me think that this could be a demo account. So a broker actually offered me a demo account that's masked as a live account, and they said, hey, nobody's going to know that this is the case, so you could just basically use fake money. To me, I think this is really backhanded. I have no proof that this is actually happening with Forex Truck, but my personal take is it shouldn't really matter that much because an algorithm should trade the same on a demo account and a live account. And if it doesn't, that's a problem. My last concern about this tracked account, it was overbloated in the beginning of its performance. So 2020, 2021, it was using a lot more risk. And I think this is probably fine to do. It kind of distorts the monthly estimated profit because you're using way higher risk in the beginning and then you're lowering it over time. And this is a pretty standard practice by developers to boost sales. But the issue is that it's not really realistic because the majority of traders are not going to be trying to profit 20% because likely outcome is they're going to blow their accounts. I think Forex Truck should be used to profit an estimated 2 to 3%, and it's pretty consistent with this. Forex Truck is a pretty good value for $350. It can outdo the majority of algorithms that are 10, 20 times more expensive. So for example, I did a video a couple weeks ago on an algorithm called NERP, and this algorithm costs $20,000 up front and an additional up to $500 a month thereafter. It's crazy how expensive these algorithms can get. So I decided for fun to compare my Powerhouse algorithm to Forex Truck. It's not really a fair comparison since the Powerhouse has 7 different strategies combined. Forex Truck can actually stack up pretty well. It's producing 2 to 3% monthly on medium risk settings, and you can see the max drawdown is only 16.75%, which I think is a really sweet spot for Forex Truck. So the goal with this investigation was to see if Forex Truck actually had a real strategy behind it. I see a lot of developers scamming people with a robot that cheats backtest history. So basically, it has a line of code that reads the history and basically cheats off of it and knows exactly what's happening. So that means that the algorithm will perform way different in backtest versus live trading. I didn't see any tricks like this in Forex Truck after comparing my live trading results, their live trading results, and the backtest history. Forex Truck can only be purchased through forexstore.com. This is a third-party website that allows vendors and developers with approval to list their algorithm on the site. So this is basically free advertising for a small developer. The problem with Forex Store is that it's lacking some decent reviews here on Trustpilot. So some individuals not having good support, not getting refunds when they ask for them. It's looking like the execution from Forex Store could be a bit better. My experience was pretty smooth. I was able to purchase Forex Truck and install everything instantly from forexstore.com, so I didn't have any issues, but it does look like some others have, so this is something that you guys need to evaluate on your own. Forex Truck can trade at a US regulated broker, so that means according to the FIFO rule. I haven't tested this yet. I wanted to ask the developer first to see how it traded there because I see the strategy hedging itself a lot on the USD CAD. So that's why I wanted to test it in its true form first, and then I'll get into trading it at a US regulated broker. But according to the developer, it doesn't look like it has many drawbacks to trading it at a FIFO regulated broker. So during the next couple weeks, I will be comparing the two to see the differences. Since I see a lot of potential with the original Forex Truck for the USD CAD, I'm going to dive into Forex Truck Turbo over the coming weeks to see if these strategies also show a lot of potential. I think that this developer is talented, and so I want more. These videos aren't going to be just me reviewing this retail algorithm and that retail algorithm and giving you my recommendation. I want to go deep into these to see if they are actually good enough to be used on my live trading accounts at a US regulated broker. And the thing is that I'm not going to endorse or recommend an algorithm that I don't want to use on my own accounts. So I intend on using Forex Truck, but I want to test it a little bit longer on a FIFO rule account in the US just to make sure that it checks out. So I thought I would add this edit in and let you guys know that I postponed my Forex Truck video release a week to see if I could get affiliated with Forex Truck's affiliate network. And they actually turned me down because I'm considered too risky because Responsible Forex Trading is a trading company and they find that to be too risky. And this is pretty standard for for affiliate networks. They don't like trading companies. It's really unfortunate. So there won't be a link in the description below to purchase. So I decided to still release this video even without an affiliate link. So I will not be getting any compensation for this review of mine of Forex Truck. So if you guys can give me a like and a subscribe, that would really help out my channel at least. Thanks so much for watching. Catch you on the next one.